Good morning everyone and welcome to Voices Unheard, the platform where we bring pressing issues to light and challenge ourselves to think, act and change. I'm your host today, HAMID. Today's topic, rape injustice, the silent wounds of a shattered world, where we will be discussing two tragic cases that have left indelible mark on our hearts and minds, the heartbreaking stories of Syariffuddin and ABDUL. Syariffuddin, a young and promising engineer, tragically lost her life in 2000 in Malaysia while simply commuting to work, a journey that should have been safe. ABDUL, a vibrant 7-year-old, became the victim of unspeakable violence in the US in 2023. These stories remind us of the vulnerabilities faced by women and children in society and call for us to take collective action. In 2022, there were nearly 8,040 cases of violence against women in Malaysia. This was a slight decrease compared to 8,250 cases reported last year. In this segment, we're hitting the streets to hear from the public. Our team will interview random individuals to gather information and general knowledge from them onto this topic. How aware are people of the risks of women and children faced in this society? What do they think about the societal factors contribute to these tragedies and what changes would they like to see? These voices will bring fresh perspectives and help set the stage for our discussion. In our second segment, we will host a forum where I will be joined by a panel of experts and advocates. Together, we will analyze the systemic gaps that leads to such tragedies and brainstorm actionable solutions. This will be a space to discuss education, policy changes, and the role of community in creating safer environments for everyone. But before we move forward, let's start by hearing from the people. I'm passing it over to Syarif, who is currently live at our first current location, Dataran Austin, to capture public opinions. Syarif, what's the vibe on the ground? And what are people saying about this issue?
Okay, thank you Farahin Ahmed. I am Syarif, currently at Dataran Austin. So I will ask a few questions regarding this issue to some of the locals here. So let's get it. Hello, Miss?
Yes.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is about the rape and murder case that happened in Malaysia and also our world. So I want to ask you, what are the factors that contribute to the rape and murder case?
From my opinion, I guess one of the major factors that contribute to rape cases would be the lack of awareness from the society about the rape cases. They might think that these cases are just not really important, so they don't really care if, like, for example, the victims want to tell about their stories and all, so they won't even bother to help the victims.
Okay, so why do you think lack of awareness is the most prominent factors among all of the factors that we have?
So from my opinion, I guess lack of awareness is the most important factor in the societies, because if the society can educate themselves about rape cases and so on, this can make a huge impact to the society, especially when it comes to like educating the kids, the children, their friends.
So I will pass this segment to Farahin Hamid again. So bye. See you again.
Okay, thank you for having me at the studio. So now let us one of Unisa's student about this issue. Hi. So I want to ask a few questions. So do you know about Syariffuddin case? Oh, I know the case. Okay, great. So in your opinion, what do you think about the rape and murder case that happened in Malaysia?
From my opinion, I think that the rape case and the case in Malaysia is very confusing, because I think that even though with the implementation of the like stronger law, it still happen. And also the survivor need to be protected, and also the public, like for example the government needs to raise awareness to the public so that the public know about these cases, and also they when they hear about these cases they don't be silent, which means that they need to voice out. when they come to hear some of it.
Okay, thank you. So that's all from me. I'm BIK41803. Back to Farahin Hamid.
Thank you, Ms. Farahin. Now, we are live at Kuala Lumpur Court, where I am going to interview one of the lawyers here. Excuse me, miss. Do you have a time? Can I do a short interview here? Of course, yeah. So today, we have one of the lawyers with us, Ms. Azra Zulaika, as a civil right attorney, right?
Yeah.
So, Miss, we are glad to have you with us today. Let's start with a simple question. What are the government approaches of the increasing rape cases in Malaysia?
So, as in my stand as a civil right attorney, I believe our government should take a significant steps to address the alarming rise in rape cases, which is loss, education, and support services. So, through loss, our government should enforce a strict penalties under the penal code to hold the perpetrators accountable. Also, special courts should be dedicated to sexual crimes to help speed the trials. So, awareness should be done through education actually. So, such as campaigns, it should focus on teaching consent and fostering respect for all genders. This is to reshape societal attitudes. So, in this case, actually, schools should play a crucial role in teaching young minds about the sexual education programs to equip them with the knowledge to help them make informed decisions.
So much again. We hope that we will have another interview with you, Ms. Azra. So thank you again for having us. So that's all. Here, reporting from Kuala Lumpur.
Welcome back to the show Voices Unheard. For this segment, we are going to discuss the solutions to the alarming issues of rape and murder cases. This is a serious matter that requires urgent attention and collaborative efforts. So for today, we are honored to have with us three distinguished panelists who will share their perspective and solution. So hello everyone.
Hello.
So first of all, I would like to introduce our first panelist, Ms. Laila, a respected lawyer from Justice and Co-Law firm who has extensive experience in handling such cases like rape and murder cases, and she will provide insights from the legal standpoint, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next one, we have with us YB Mikael. Thank you for coming today. Okay, for your information, YB Mikael is the Minister of Education, and today he will address how policies and education reforms can play a role in prevention. Okay, last but not least, we are really honored to have with us a famous influencer on social media, Miss Ashali. Welcome. Okay, for those who doesn't know who is Miss Ashali, she is a prominent influencer who actively raises awareness and educates the public on sensitive issues regarding rape and murder that happens in Malaysia. Okay.
Thank you for having me and also all the panels.
For sure. I am very honored to have you guys today.
So,
Okay. Before that, to kick off the discussion today, I would like to invite our first panelist, Miss Laila, to share her thoughts. Okay, Miss Laila, based on your experience at Justice and Co-Law firm, what do you think are the most effective legal measures to tackle these crimes and provide justice for victims?
Thank you, Ms. Farahin, for asking the questions. So the most effective legal measure that we can tackle these crimes and provide justice for the victim is by strengthening the punishment for the rapist, of course. So punishment for rape, according to the penal code section 376, those who committed rape will be punished with imprisonment for term up to 20 years with whipping. So besides that, punishment with imprisonment for a term up between 10 to 30 years, along with whipping, can be imposed on those who committed rape under few circumstances. For example, commit rape in the presence of another person, that's also deserve punishment. Rape a girl under 60 years of age without her consent. Rape a girl under 12 years of age with or without her consent is also considered as statutory rape. So there are a few more offences that we have. However, it's very limited, and I believe that we need to strengthen more punishment on this, and we need to reenact a few laws.
That's all, Ms. Laila?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Laila, for your insightful input. Your suggestions on strengthening legal measures and improving access to justice for victims such really in Bible. Alright. Okay, now let's hear from our second panelist, BINTI, the Minister of Education. Okay. YB education plays a critical role in shaping societal values and behaviors. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So from your perspective, from your POV, what strategies or reforms can the education system implement to prevent such crimes and promote a culture of respect and safety?
Ms. Farahin, for having me as a part of government management. So before I go with my points, again I would say that Laila's point as the law representative, in order for us to overcome this issue is by strengthening the law, and I think that the point is very insightful and very crucial. So however, for me as the Minister of Education, I think education also plays a significant role, as you mentioned earlier. So for me, I think in terms of education, sex education can be a solid solution to decrease this rape injustice issue. So sex education can be a crucial solution to address this injustice of rape in Malaysia. By what? By raising awareness, challenging the cultural norms, and empowering individuals to respect boundaries. So for my department, I think I would say KPM can make sex education as the subject to the student, which apply to primary, secondary, and also university students. So why I think so? Because these students, these youngsters, they can create a suitable, they can use sex education as a awareness. So for KPM, by creating a suitable sex education module for each type of student.
Okay, thank you for the question, Ms. Farahin. So in my opinion, addressing rape and murder cases requires a varied approach. And one key solution is promoting religious awareness. So religious teaching, such as in Islam, emphasize dignity, respect, and justice for all individuals. So for instance, the hadith, do not harm yourself or others, and Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 135, explicitly advocate for fairness and prohibit harm, including gender-based violence. So social media platform can play a significant role in spreading these values. So influencers like myself, in collaboration with mosques and Islamic centers, can use our reach to share content that promotes these values, this teaching, and we can organize online campaigns, live session, or workshop to educate followers on the practical application of these values in daily life. So by doing so, we're not only raise awareness, but also encourage actions that can prevent such crimes and promote equality and respect in society.
So thank you, Ms. Ashali, for your insightful input. Me myself also, I would like to agree with you. I think influencers do play a significant role nowadays on social media in educating the public, because these kind of things, it's not only something that should be taught in school, but it can be a free education where people, kids, students can learn their social media, which platform that they prefer more, TikTok, Instagram. Okay, so again, I would like to thank you all of our panelists today, Ms. Laila, YB, and also Ms. Ashali for your time, for being here with me. Yes. So the three of you guys have give us very insightful input, very good solutions that can be applied. So to summarize this segment, we've discussed the importance of stronger legal measures, comprehensive education reforms, and the role of influencers in promoting awareness about rape and cases murder in Malaysia. So we have also highlighted how religious values and community efforts can play a vital role in creating a society rooted in dignity, respect, and justice. As we conclude this forum, we would like to remind you guys, let us remember that preventing crimes like rape and murder is not just the responsibility of individuals and institutions, but a collective effort. Together, we can create a safer, more equitable world for everyone. So thank you for our viewers for joining our segment of forum of Voices Unheard. Take care and see you guys next time.